This is the Wine Room at Putnam Market in Saratoga Springs, upstate New York. And I'm William. And it's still the case that people will come in to me and say, I don't like Chardonnay. And that's partly because it's a peer pressure thing. You know, if their friends say they don't like Chardonnay, they like to say, well, I'm with my friends on this, I don't like it either. And yet from a wine person's perspective, it's really hard to understand, because all three of these bottles, as I'm sure you know, are made from Chardonnay grapes, but they couldn't taste more different if they tried. I mean, here you've got some Petit Chablis. It's all done in concrete, probably. Doesn't see any oak at all. Here you've got some Meursault, where it comes from the Côte d'Or in Burgundy. There'll be some oak on this as well, but it's quite a cool climate, so it's still going to be quite fresh and all of that sort of stuff. And here you've got classic California Chardonnay, where the grapes are really, really ripe, just like you were picking your garden fruit late in the season, and there's lots and lots of sugar, very ripe flavors. And here it's been put into the kind of barrels that give it lots of toasty, vanilla-y flavors and buttery flavors, because it's gone through malolactic transformation. And all of these techniques are used to a lesser extent in this, and not used at all in this. And the consequence is that they all taste completely different. So where does that leave French vanilla ice cream? Well, if you wanted something that was refreshing and you could just kind of eat and it was just going to make you feel terrific, you're going to be hugely disappointed if, as happened to me, they come home with this, which is French vanilla ice cream. And French vanilla ice cream isn't just ice cream, not just made with milk, but it's made with milk that's been heated through with the vanilla in it, and they've added an egg to it to give it extra richness, and then they freeze it down, so when you put your spoon through it, it's got the texture almost of a chocolate truffle, almost as rich and sweet as that, and incredibly strong vanilla flavors, and it's incredibly rich, and it's not particularly refreshing. It's lovely, little piece of it for dessert, but it's not the sort of thing on a hot day when all you really want is an ice cream. And it's the same thing here. These are all made of Chardonnay, and it just depends what you want. If you want something that's refreshing, here's Chardonnay that's super refreshing. If you want something that's going to be long and intriguing with your dinner, you could hardly do better than this Meursault. And if you wanted something which was going to be very impressive and very, very full of flavor, this will give you that. But just like the French vanilla ice cream, I would suggest there's a limit to how much you might want to eat. Whereas a nice fresh ice cream, well, I could eat the whole pint.